Guys, we have an urgent information coming out. Sun releases another strong flare. The sun emitted a strong flare today at 3:30 a.m. Eastern Time, November 14. NASA's Solar Dynamic Observatory, which watches the sun constantly, captured imagery of the event. Hold on. Ooh. Now we're about to see something tonight. Incoming hit. Let me just show it one more time. Okay, so here's the information that's coming out right now, guys. So yes, Earth is currently experiencing solar activity while multiple recent storms have occurred. A new one is hitting Earth today, November 14, 2025, and may impact technology and cause auroras with potential for more activity from a large sunspot. Sunspot AR2192, the time meaning relates to the timing of the effect. Geomagnetic storms are analyzed using the, we're going to skip all that. So again, we're about to see something roughly 10 p.m. and 2 a.m. local time. Alright guys, before I start, for those of you that want to send us letters or prayer requests, you can send it to me, US Santiago, or my wife Jessica Santiago at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida 34691. And for those of you that want to contribute to the channel, we do have the Cash App link and the PayPal link in the comments box and also description box. Once again, thank you so much for your support. Guys, November 15th, I'm taking a day off. There's a possibility, maybe nighttime, I might throw in a little live stream. But tomorrow is my son's birthday. He turns 12. And yeah, so I'm going to be spending time with the families and taking time off from my other jobs too. All right, so let's see what's going on here, guys. This is a big bombshell news. Once again, please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. So, once again, this happened November 14. Let me show you some of this picture here. Let me just play this one. All right, so it says here, solar flares are powerful burst of energy. Flares and solar eruption can impact radio communication, electric power grids, navigation signals, and pose risk to spacecraft and astronauts. Once again, this coming out from NASA website. All right, so this flare is classified as an X4.0 flare. X-class denotes the most intense flares, while the number provides more information about its strength. All right, so give me a second here. That is the latest picture right there on the right side. Actually, this is coming out from Solar Cycle 25, not NASA. I truly apologize. So Space is also putting out this information here. Okay, so I do have some more news here. I have some more breaking news. Sun fires off second strongest flare of 2025, second, sparking radio blackouts across Africa. This is coming out today. The eruption was accompanied by a CME coronal mass ejection, which is currently under analysis to assess whether any part of it's headed for Earth. The sun fired off another major eruption today, November 14, unleashing an intense X4 class flare, the second most powerful eruption of 2025 so far, from the same hyperactive sunspot region that produced this year, record-setting X5 blast just days ago. The flare peaked at 3:30 a.m. Eastern Time, early in the morning, from sunspot AR 4274, according to NOAA's Space Weather Prediction Center. The eruption triggered strong R3 radio blackouts across the sunlit side of Earth, with the most severe disruption concentrated over Central and Eastern Africa. This dramatic outburst comes as AR 4274 approaches the sun's western limb, meaning it is about to rotate out of view. Now, this parting shot eruption from one of the most prolific flare producers of solar cycle 25 was accompanied by a coronal mass ejection. But due to the position of the sunspot region so close to the solar limb, the edge as we see it, any associated coronal mass ejection will be less likely to be directed towards Earth. Once again, space weather forecasters are monitoring chronograph data to determine whether any portion of released coronal mass ejection could clip our planet in the coming days. Well, according to some of the sources out there, it's going to come today. What in the world? I truly apologize, guys. There's a video here. I don't know if it's accurate, but I'm not going to play the video. It shows like the sun and something just whizzed past the sun. Something that was much bigger than the sun, but it doesn't look legit. Once again, solar flares are ranked in ascending strength from A, B, C, and M up to X, with each letter representing a tenfold increase in intensity. X-class flares are the strongest eruption, and the number following the X indicates how powerful the event is. An X.4 puts today's flare in the upper tier of solar outburst. Unlike coronal mass ejections, which launch clouds of magnetized plasma into space, solar flares release bursts of electromagnetic radiation that could reach Earth in about 8 minutes. Today's flare rapidly ionized the upper atmosphere, disrupting long-range radio communication on the sunlit portion of Earth. Here's another shot. Man, Africa is like the only one that's getting hit. Man. Okay, so this one moved towards like more to the Indian Ocean, right? I mean, it seems like it's moving towards that region. So this is the new one. All right. So again, it seems like most of it is Africa, the Mideast, the Red Sea, India. I mean, all those regions are seeing something now. So our territory seems like it's safe. Once again, sun fires off second strongest flare in 2025. I want to take you to X really quick and see if we can find any more updates here. But there will be signs in the heavens, and we are definitely seeing the signs of the heavens. Give me a second here. Okay, so this is the one I just showed you. This is coming out from Michael. Big shout out to Mike. Another huge solar flare just erupted, and a full halo CME is now inbound. The first blast caused radio blackouts over the Indian Ocean. I just mentioned that it seems like the Indian Ocean is going to be the next one. The coronal mass ejection could reach Earth in 48 hours. ringing ears, head pressure, fatigue, dizziness, and anxiety spikes being reported. Wow. People feeling dizzy. Give me a second here. I want to bring this up really quick here, guys, because again, a lot of people saying that they're animals and they feeling kind of dizzy and stuff like that. Again, if you live up north, if you guys experience the auroras borealis, leave comments down below. Have you felt like any headaches and dizzy? Is your dog acting strange? Again, just leave comments down below. Feeling dizzy during a solar storm is likely related to the Earth magnetic field being disturbed, which could affect some people's nervous system and potentially disrupt hormone regulation, while some research suggests a link between geomagnetic disturbances and symptoms like headaches or dizziness. This connection is not fully understood and more research is needed. NASA states that the harmful radiation from solar flares cannot penetrate the atmosphere to affect humans on the ground. Let me see animals really quick. Let's see what's going on with the animals. Animals' reaction to solar storm are an area of ongoing scientific study, with current evidence suggesting potential impact on species that rely on the Earth's magnetic field for navigation. It seems like possibly birds, who know. This differs from their more documented behavioral changes during a solar eclipse, which are primarily a response to sudden darkness. So we are definitely seeing some kind of strange event happening. So Michael left this. Michael said, "Are you feeling anything today? Ringing in the ears, pressure, weird energy, electronic glitches, or even radio cell issue? Drop your location and what you're noticing." Give me a second here, guys. I don't want to show too much here. Someone said ear ringing started last night from Idaho. That ear ringing, it means that someone's talking behind your back. I'm kidding. No ringing yesterday. Today, buzzing. Wanna cry, but no energy. Okay. Someone said headache, feeling headache and dizziness. I'm in Scotland. Another person said ear ringing. I'm in Indiana. Another person said my anxiety is high today, having feeling of surrealism. I'm from Dallas, Texas. Severe headaches yesterday from Hawaii. Man, Hawaii? All right, so headaches, anger, sleep problems since 3 days. I'm from Turkey. North Carolina, fear is someone said from North Carolina, weird feeling, anxiety. Someone said, nope, not a thing. Another person said, ringing ear, dizzy, from Tampa, Florida. All right, so again, leave comments down below, guys. Do you feel like any dizziness or, again, anything ever since the solar storm? And which there's another one coming, but again, leave comments down below. And let me know where you're from, so that way, you know, again, I live in Florida, so I'm not experiencing any of the symptoms or any of the stuff like that. I mean, it might be a little, you know, anxiety because of the so many situations going on and so much work. You know, again, that's just regular life. but it seems like this is all the information here. But I watched some videos. A lot of people were talking about the something broke in the sky and this and that. But again, I'm not too deep into conspiracy stuff. But again, NASA and multiple sources has put out some more breaking news. The sun erupts, radio blackout happening once again in Africa. They are putting out their warning for power grids. And again, this is another round of the solar flare. This one here is the second strongest. The first strongest was a few days ago. So we are definitely seeing signs of the heavens. We are definitely witnessing the sun erupting as we are getting closer and closer to a brand new year, 2026. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Like, subscribe, and share. Till next time later. Peace.